In this lesson, you're going to be using vocabulary to describe a setting. Yesterday, you should have designed your very own garden. Okay, and you could have labelled it using lots of different adjectives. This is what I created. So in my garden, I've got an amazing water fountain. I've got a glorious pond with lots of colourful fish, a huge hill down the back, a golden sandpit, and delicious apple trees. And I labelled my pictures with these describing words. And today I'm going to use those labels to write some sentences. So we'll be writing a full description of our garden this lesson using all the descriptive vocabulary that we've been learning and using this week. Here's some for you if you get a little bit stuck. So some adjectives you might use: glorious, amazing, lovely, delicate, green, soft, sparkling, beautiful, wooden, huge, golden, and colourful. They're really good adjectives that you could use to describe lots of different things today. Year 2, you might use some adverbs as well. Here's some examples from the book: sweetly, quickly, and quietly. See if you can use some adverbs when you're describing your garden. And remember, in year 1 and year 2, we like to try and use some conjunctions to link our sentences. In year 1, we focus on using the word and, but in year 2, you'll use and, because, so, when, that, but, and or. Try and use a range of them in your writing today. Here's an example of what I would write if I was describing my garden that I showed you before. My garden is a beautiful garden which has lots of amazing things. As you walk into the garden, there is an amazing water fountain which quickly shoots cold water into the air. Next to the fountain, there is a glorious pond that has lots of colourful fish in. Towards the back of the garden, there is a huge hill which people love to roll down. Just behind the hill, there is a golden sandpit where people can happily play in the sand. There are lots of delicate flowers around the garden because I love how they smell. There are also some delicious apple trees because I love eating tasty apples. If people want to sit down and eat them outside, then there's a wooden table for them to sit on next to the swings. What an incredible garden there is. Okay, so I've got lots of describing words. I've got words like beautiful, I've got amazing, tasty apples, golden sandpit. You can use the words from the book and the words I've just gave you as an example. I've also got some adverbs. So the fountain which quickly shoots cold water, it tells you how it does something. I've got my capital letters, I've got my full stops, and I've tried to use the conjunctions like and because to make my writing more interesting for people when people read it. I'm really looking forward to reading your descriptions of your gardens, so please send them over when you're done. I can't wait to read them.